Hello everyone, my name's Fry Hughes and I live in Belfast in the north of Ireland, a place that I consider to be still held under British colonial imperialist military and financial occupation. I'm here on the Falls Road in Belfast, and over the next 15 to 20 minutes I hope to give you like an abridged version of Irish history. So I'm going to start off here. This is what we call the International Wall on the Falls Road in West Belfast. What we have here are a representation of international politics as seen through the eyes of the Republican Irish nationalist community in the north of Ireland. So these murals are visited by thousands of people every day over the course of the summer. There are black taxi tours, there are the obligatory bus tours that go around the city. But I'm going to tell you part of Irish history, and I'm going to show you some of our historic and touristic sites as I go along. So we can see here in these murals we have still Republican prisoners in British jails on Irish soil. Then we have a mural that represents the solidarity between Ireland and Palestine. Oppression breeds resistance. They took his land, his legs, and finally they took his life. It's a young man who was shot on the Gaza-Israeli border, unarmed, nothing but a stone in his hand, already in a wheelchair when he was murdered. This is the 10 hunger strikers from 1981, Irish Republicans who died for the fight for political status within the jails when Margaret Thatcher tried to criminalise the Irish Republican struggle as criminals and terrorists. And many people in the world see them as a national liberation army and people who fought against injustice, colonisation, imperialism, and fought for the reunification of Ireland, which was divided by the British in 1922. The partition of Ireland after a national war of liberation, 1918 to 1921, which was preceded by the 1916 rebellion. So a brief history of Ireland would say that the English arrived 800 years ago, and through a campaign of colonisation, partial colonisation in the north of Ireland and conquest of the whole island of Ireland, they banned the Catholic religion at one stage under the penal laws. It was illegal for a Catholic priest to be resident in the country under death threat, basically. And there was a bounty of £5 on his head, which was a huge amount of money in that time. And then also we have, as part of the penal laws, Catholics couldn't own certain types of land, they couldn't own a horse, all types of discrimination against the ethnic indigenous population. The idea being that as they tried to destroy the culture and the religion, the two things, or two of many things that really bring society together in a communal unity through religion or culture or language. They more or less, people say they didn't ban the language, they ignored it officially, but the result was that less than probably 5% are fluent Irish speakers in Ireland today, and 95% I think people are fluent English speakers. It's not necessarily because people want to speak English, it's because the language was decimated, and what we've ended up with is a linguistic colonisation of Ireland along with a military occupation. You can see this mural here in the background. That was done by Carlos Latoufe in 2023, the famous left-wing Brazilian artist, cartoonist. You can find all the stuff all over Twitter and Facebook, social media. It says here Ireland, Palestine, and it relates to Bobby Sands, a hunger striker in 1981, fighting for political status in a British jail on Irish soil, who died after 66 days on hunger strike. And then the parallels with Palestine and the death of Katar Adnan. On the 2nd of May 2023, Bobby Sands died on the 5th of May 1981, and he died in an Israeli-administered prison. So both revolutionaries, both people fighting for their lands, their nation and their country, some were early judicially executed as such by being allowed to starved to death in the prison system under which they were unjustly and partially reserved.